Welcome to the show and our first wrap of NBL action of the season, where the defending champs, the zero-fee Southland Sharks, went down to neighbours the Nuggets to disappoint the big hometown crowd. But it's very early days. Elsewhere, round one was a cracker for the Saints, who racked up 3 wins from 3 games. One of their victims, the Hawks, bouncing back to beat the Pistons later in the weekend, who in turn went on to record a win over the Rangers. The Manawatu Jets are 1 from 1, and the Rams returned to the league after a lengthy break. Wasn't a happy one. A sellout crowd in Christchurch saw their team go down by 10. We'll look at a table next week. In the meantime, let's get post-match reaction from the Sharks after being rebuffed by the Nuggets.
We started bad and it just kept going. You know, we caught back up, tied the game up a couple of times, and then the same thing that killed us the whole game, you know, offensive rebounds and turnovers. I mean, killed us throughout the whole game.
You've got to get that chemistry going within the side, is that what you're saying? The players are just arriving?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like last year. I mean, we started slow, you know, to be honest. We started slow. We lost a game at home to Wellington early in the season, and then after that we won 9 straight, you know. It's not going to be that way this year. You know, the league has gotten better, the teams has gotten better, and you know, today was just, it showed that we hadn't been together that long. I mean, we did some good things. If you look at the scoreboard, I mean, if you look at the stats, offensive rebounds and turnovers, and I mean, with the team we had last year, you know, we didn't turn the ball over that much. You know, we had the good chemistry, and then this year, you know, we had Brian who got here on Monday, who played in Townsville, and you have Ruben who came from the Breakers. So it was, you know, the chemistry just got to get back together, and with practice it's going to happen. So we'll be right back at it on Monday. You know, for me, I mean, the performance I just had, you know, I haven't had that in 2 years. So, you know, to even think about that, you know, myself, you know, I put a lot of pressure on myself. So just, you know, it will get better.
There's a certain element of the Nuggets wanting to get back, though, after that rather humiliating defeat last year for them.
You know, what I told the team, you know, before we started playing, and it showed today, teams are not going to come in here now thinking, oh, you know, we're going to get a win. Teams are going to think, hey, we got to play our hearts out to get a win, because we won 9 out of 10 games last year here. So, you know, they came out and played more aggressive than we did in the first quarter, and it continued throughout the whole game. We picked it up in patches, but they played continually like that, and that's why they got the win.
What's any plans for next week then?
Yeah, get better. Get better. You know, work harder, and then we work this week, and you know, we'll play. We'll get there.
And Dan Peck, he wasn't playing. It was his 50th match, but what's his problem?
Oh, nothing. Dan is just waiting. You know, Dan's about to have a baby, so you know, Dan's just getting his mind right and prepared to have his kid. You know, he'll join us at some point during the season.
But he's an element that obviously can be missed, though.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you get that spark off the bench to come and shoot. Shea Illy did a great job though today. You know, in his replacement. Shea came in and played really well today. You know, attacked the rim, played really good defense. So
Shea's a new face.
Yeah, Shea's a new face. You know, the one that came down from Auckland. So, I mean, it's just getting together. You know, we just gotten all the guys here probably in the last 3 weeks, and then you know you add 2 of the main pieces that start. You add them this week. You know, one as late as Wednesday. I mean, it's going to take time.
That first quarter, though, what did Paul Henare say at the end of that first quarter? Because things definitely were slowed down and seemed that people were thinking a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember, but I think we were down 9 after the first quarter. And, I mean, they had 6 offensive rebounds, and we had 6 turnovers in the first quarter. If you take that, I mean, 6 offensive rebounds, and you say they made 3 of them, that's 6 points that they put on the court. And then you take 3 of the turnovers that we made, that's another 6 points. That's why we were down, you know, 9 points in the first quarter. So, I mean, Paulie just said basically if we covered the turnovers and covered the offensive rebounds, we'll be fine. But then we did the same thing in the second quarter. So, I mean, for us to give up as many offensive rebounds and as many turnovers as we had today and to lose by 6 points is actually pretty good. The venue, you can't even, I mean, I can't even describe it. I mean, it's been great. You know, it's the best in New Zealand. Best in New Zealand I've seen.
Clearly, these guys have the talent to have another great season and possibly repeat. So all we're focused on is coming out each and every game and fighting as hard as we can. And if we can steal a win on the road here and there, that'd be great for us. And then try and take care of home court. And it's physical out there. You know, there's some big boys on their team. And but you know, it's part of the game. I accept that, and you know, I give knocks and I get knocks. And you've just got to take them and move on.
He came out pretty hard in that first quarter. They didn't seem to have an answer, or nothing seemed to be going down for them.
Yeah, well, you know, that probably comes down to preparation. And as I said, you know, they're guys, a lot of them have only just arrived. So, you know, it's been a while since they've all played with each other. And
Same for you as well.
Yeah, but we had at least 2 weeks together. These guys probably had a couple of days. I'm not making any excuses for them, but preparation is a big part of getting ready for games, and it plays a big part on the outcome. And it probably did tonight for us, and we probably played a little bit harder tonight, I think.
And you know a few of these players quite well, don't you, on the Sharks?
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like it's a local league. You know, I've been in the league since '97, so I've seen them come and go, and the league is looking healthy, and the players are great, and we've got a lot of old heads and a lot of young guys, and I think it's going in a good direction.
Who should we be looking out for this season for the Nuggets?
For the Nuggets, I think young Tony Tolovai, young kid from Auckland, he's got some serious talent. I think he's one to watch out for. Obviously, Dub, our big man, he's got a lot of talent and could definitely put that ball in the hole. But I don't think we're a team of individuals. You know, we're not overly talented. We're just going to be mongrels out there and go out there and play hard and try and beat people with our intensity. That's it.
Will you be marshalling your resources this year? You've got a few players on the roster.
Yeah, we've got a few. A lot of them are young kids that we're trying to bleed into the system. Some of them are even still in high school. So. We're trying to further the development of the region down there and make a lot of the younger players, give them a bit of hope for the future. And, if we can bring them up to this level now by training with us, hopefully give them a bit of game time, well then, it's a good platform for them to build on.
A quick word about the venue.
Fantastic, mate. This is the best one in New Zealand by far. I haven't played in here in 10 years. So yeah, the crowd was great. The venue's awesome. Couldn't ask for anything more.
My hamstring on my left one, just it was torn a month ago, and now it's just kind of working back into it. Some scar tissue's breaking up still right now, so it's just got to heal it, take care of it. And it's got a long season still.
Yeah, let's break the game down. The first quarter, nothing seemed to really work.
Oh yeah, definitely. The first 5 minutes, we didn't start the way we wanted to. Raising the banner, kind of want to come with excitement, but maybe we kind of used up a little energy with that. Kind of different start to the game. Came out flat, and that kind of carried us through the game. We didn't really overcome that first 5 minute flatness that we got down by 12.
How hard is it for you to turn around this quickly and start another competition like this?
It made it a little easier because I just come from an injury, so I kind of rested my body a little bit. Was able to kind of heal everything, but obviously now with it getting hurt again, that didn't help things. But it's not too bad. Ruben's done it. A couple of the other guys have done it, so it's something that can be done. Beating them by 50 last year here. Mark Jekyll probably came in, told them, we're not going out like that again. This is a good team, and he had his guys ready to go. And him not playing, they're going to be a good team with him back on the floor. So, we got to go into the sheds and we'll figure things out. Ruben just got here on Wednesday, so we're just coming together as a team. We started slow last year, and look where we ended up. So,
Paul Hanare didn't look too stressed on the sideline, not too animated, not like Mark Jekyll.
No, exactly. Paulie's just getting back into things. He's going to have his fiery side. He knows that we just came together. We had our first practice together on Thursday, so he knows that we're taking things in stride. He's not going to blow things out of proportion. He knows it's the first game of the season, and we've got building blocks to get where we want to be.
To say you hit the ground running is putting it lightly. You were back in the city just on Wednesday.
Yeah, and I got one training in, and then shoot around this morning, and it's not ideal, but we got to deal with what we have to deal with and overcome those circumstances. Yeah,
what were your thoughts at the end of that first quarter? Nothing seemed to go too right for the Sharks.
Yeah, we just need to knock down a few more shots, and things weren't going the way we wanted it to go in that first half, but things kind of turned around, but we just couldn't push it out to finish it.
How are you feeling? I know it's life in professional basketball. You can expect to finish one competition, start another immediately, but how's the body?
It's awesome, actually. Got those lungs going in that game, but just getting to play basketball. I play what I love to play, and I love what I do.
And the Nuggets, they are fierce rivals.
Yeah, definitely, and that's always a good game when it comes to the Nuggets, because that rivalry between us. But we'll definitely get them next time. We have that team chemistry coming through. Get those trainings in, and then rest up, get the body right. Yeah, I love this venue, world-class venue. Need to get more events down here, and thanks to the fans. I love the fans down here, and they're very supportive.